Alright, recording started. Let's see. New mic is fun. Um, Still getting used to adjusting audio levels and everything. I should probably turn on Arena, huh? Or the sound for it, I mean. Played around with the settings a little bit, but that doesn't mean everything's where it should be. But I believe I've erred on the lower side of things. So feel free to yell at me if there's balancing that needs to be done, because I'm sure there is. So anyway, it's been a while. Partly thanks to computer issues, but mostly thanks to lack of playing anything really fun. I've been more or less just grinding out 5 wins a day for the Mastery Pass and experience and all that fun stuff so I can work on my collection a little bit. I've been switching really mostly between Tactos and Reclamation, both in best of 1. Though I did accidentally run both of them. Well, no, not both of them. Intentionally, I ran this one in a best of 3 because it was nice enough to have a convenient sideboard attached to it. But nothing too out of the ordinary. You know, some adjustments. Mainboard Aether Gust. Great for best of 1, apparently. And then the Tactos deck, I mean, this one's unique in the sense that, oh my gosh, it's one that still runs Chandra. Imagine that. She's still playable. Especially, you know, when you get her out with Priest. I mean, auto-scoop there. But this has been pretty reliable. Pretty much got me out of bronze. Not that that's saying much. Anybody can get out of bronze if they play enough games. But I really have not been paying attention to ranked. It's just so little payoff for the effort it takes to grind up there, when I'd rather be doing standard events, which, again, lack of motivation, I haven't been doing that either. So, ranting aside, we have ourselves a fun challenge, FNM at Home All Access, which means we can play with Phantom Standard. So all those things that I've been collecting and not getting to play with, I now have access to. One thing I'll point out here is you'll see lots of names associated with decks. Because again, lack of motivation means lack of unique deck building. I've got a couple variants of different decks here, like I've got, you know, 3 Tactos you can see right here. These guys are very similar. So anyway, let's just have a little fun and see what happens. I'm gonna go through here and just screw around, play around with some decks that I don't get to try normally. And I thought about whether or not I was going to just record the whole thing and do that, or I was going to break it down by interesting games. And you know what? Screw it. I'm lazy. I do not want to put the effort into editing this. Again, low motivation, also lack of experience. I really do need to pick up some good editing software and not just, you know, scour the internet for free converters from BLC to blah blah blah, whatever format I need to work with, and, you know, screw up from there. So anyway, I think I will, however, I don't know. Did I want to put on some music from me that you can't hear? Probably, but that's effort. Riveting YouTube stuff, I know. Yeah, I'll screw around with that a little bit, so I'll be back. And after the careful thought of all of like 2 minutes, I decided that if I'm going to be talking, I don't want other words being shot to my ears, and maybe I'll be a little bit more coherent. Anyway, I don't think I want to play bad Neoform idea. Let's look at it. Oh, that's right. This is the unedited version of what's his name? Mono Black Magic on YouTube, who I recently started following. It's a amusing deck. the part that interested me is pairing Leyline of Abundance with Enigmatic Incarnation. The fun part being is you can get an early dork out. I don't know if that's enough dorks if I was going to play it, like on the regular. And then you use said dorks to get out Enigmatic Incarnation very early. Ideally, with the Gilded Goose, turn 2. And then you sack Enigmatic Incarnation. Or sorry, not Incarnation. You sack the Leyline with Incarnation to grab a 5-drop. And then you use that early lead to just overwhelm your opponent. I can imagine it being very mulligan fun. Mulligan heavy, I don't know. Lots of scooping. But when we're playing for free and we got no issues with playing for free, what's the problem? There is none. Fires of Invention, I imagine, is a way to smooth out the many colors that he was playing with. And notably, Domri's Ambush as an early way to get Incubation Druid charged up so that I can have access to all the colors. It looks very painful. It doesn't look like it wants to win, but it looks like it wants to have fun, and that's what I'm all about. So, again, this is best of 1, right? I mean, this implies best of 1. So, yeah, let's go ahead and run it. Add Neoform idea. Play. Hopefully, there's people still playing the FNM challenge. Works every time. Not really. Whoa. I do not want to try that name. Apparently he wants me to go first, though, by that name. This is not what we want. But we have Neoform. That can turn Gilded Goose into something we don't care about. But I got my mana of the color I want. And I'm just going to use Upward Inflection in everything I say now? Fires? Nah, it's not what we're looking for. Well, this is very one-sided, but sure. Blood Crypt, that's 4 of our colors right there. I guess we can ditch the wilds and just have a very ramp-heavy opening? Sure. And get Wrath out. Get the goose going. Shock. Shock. No, that's not a shock. Really? Are you playing mono red in an FNM challenge? If so, I'm gonna be super disappointed in you. Am I taking more damage to play this? I think so. How much do you cost to activate? Nah. I mean, that's fine, I think. They're gonna burn it up, though. Or we could save the life. Nah, they're putting their burn elsewhere. Might as well. This threatens something scary anyway. We could put double down, actually. Yeah, screw it, double down. Forgot that that's an option. Can't burn them all, mono red. No blocks. You did your damage. Ah, there's the Bone Crusher. Oh, look at that. All 5 colors. We're so good at this. Okay, whatever he tries to burn, we get to pump in response. I really want to play this, but no. I think... How much does this cost? 5 to activate? If we did this... We'd still have 1, 2, 3, 4 up. That's not enough. We'll pass. That's 2 attackers. That's off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, do I want to block the goose? I think I do. Not. You got it. No blocks. Show me. No? Okay. You don't do anything. Then you threaten to burn anything I try to pump. Just fair. But then you lose your giant. Oh. I'm still talking, right? Yeah. Just gonna play the giant. That's fine. Add 2. That's 3. Have you for mana, right? Yeah. Do I wanna do 4 mana? That's fine. Why, hi, howdy. Hi ho. Yeah. I go ahead and cast you. Use you to pump you. You get me 4 mana, that gets you. Yeah. It's that way. Sack one of you. And let's go ahead and refill our hand with Nibnus, right? Or do we want Yarick? Because he'll still die to an Ember Cleave. Whereas Nibnus at least trades with the big guy without any modifiers. So yeah, let's refill our hand. That's an Ember Cleave, that's annoying. I mean, you still might have it, that's fine. Yeah. Show me your cleave. I mean, I guess you could be playing mono red if you don't have all the pieces and you want to try it out and see how BS it is, especially if you're playing with Athreos sleeves. Not Athreos, Ashiok. He's sitting in my hand, that's why he's like priming the braid to say his word. Yep. You wanted. Yep. I'm at 1. You got a burn spell in there to help out too? Hopefully I can Dream Trawler plus Dahmer's Ambush. But you might have a shock. You never know. That leaves me with ambush mana, so go for it? Yeah, I think so. We could Neoform, turn the goose into something, but I think I'm content just slapping this guy down. I don't feel like attacking with the goose, so I'm just gonna end the turn. Let's Yarick and watch him scoop. Yeah, I like that. Hey, Nax. Yeah, that worked out. Cool, 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 cool. I'm surprised. And my prize. What we got? Spark double. It says it's my first, but I'm pretty sure I have at least one. In fact, let's see. I love that bug. And by that I mean I don't. Like it's trolling me. Yep, that's my second one. I can't complain about a second one, though. That's pretty cool. So, if I'm doing a full rotation of decks, and bad Neoform idea. Better than I expected. Oh, was that the deck? Did I import it a second time later down the line? As in yesterday when I decided that I wanted to play it as a Phantom option? Yes I did. Well, in that case, I think as much as I enjoyed having it called Bad Neoform Idea, it beat Mono Red. Because it beat Mono Red, it can stay with a good name instead of just Bad Neoform Idea. Though for the record, it's very spicy. It looks fun. My version that I eventually want to do when I get a hold of 2 more Neoforms without spending wild cards, because that's a crazy thing to do. I only have so much time to do it before Ikora comes out, and, you know, I'm just cracking those packs instead. You know. It's gonna be a little more simplified. I don't think... I like Perforos as an option, but I don't think it'll be running that, and I don't know if I want to go with the Niv Mibs. They were handy, though, I can't deny that. But, I don't know. There's lots of options you can go with when you're playing silly, and this is... I'm gonna have to go with a different ramp route because the incubations are good, but it's too close to rotation for me to invest in these guys and for a silly idea. I don't know. I'm ranting, rambling, something like that. What do I want to play with next? Not standard legal. I can narrow that down, can't I? Or, you know, I could just go to the other screen. That's probably the more appropriate route. Let's see, I'm figuring this out as I go along. Start from the bottom? Nah. Really? That's... Oh, because they're ordering it by probably when I made it, not when, not whether or not I played it or not. And that's my phone, so I will be right back. Alright, and back. Okay, so suppose that'll happen a bit. Cut and go, cut and go. I'm gonna have fun with Windows Movie Media Maker because, as much as I hate it, that's been the easiest video editor I've had to use so far. Though, I don't know if I'll get it to work with VLC. We'll see when I get there. Alright, so starting from the bottom. Let's see. I've got a lot of green-blue variants because that's a lot of the cards that I have collected. The Leylines of Anticipation were things I collected early during M20 phase because I was playing a lot of green-blue ramp. So I was pretty pleased when Mengucci's ramp made the scene, what, 3 months ago now? Hey, it was good enough to appear at Worlds, right? Maybe. Uro definitely helped. But anyway. So Uros were of course something I naturally picked up on. So I got a bunch of those. I haven't gone through and weeded them out yet. Anyway, MtG Foretold. MtG Foretold. MtG, I believe, is the name of the author who made this one. Styles. Very much a control-y deck. I have not played with Elspeth yet. I haven't opened any. In real life and in digital, which I guess is an aspect of real life. But anyway. It's a Doom Foretold deck. I like Doom Foretold decks. I lack the pieces to play Doom Foretold decks. So, hopefully I'll get there. And I apologize for mentioning, oh no, I don't have this in my collection. It's what it is. Anyway, I submitted it, and then I didn't submit it, so let's give it a go. Give it a go. Watch it lose to Mono Red. Complete opposite of that janky BS deck that we just ran. Okay. That's actually pretty loud in comparison to what we had going for us. Maybe I got the audio a little too loud? I don't know. If I'm going first again, I'll take it. Okay. Well, I suppose we can let our intentions be known. The information game would be slowly revealed anyway. Hey, look at that, it's mono red. So I guess I'm more inclined to play Birth because it gets us that wall faster. And there's 3 drops, depending on what you consider Embercleave to be. Their 3 drops are pretty much the ones that we're more concerned about. Oath can also make an appearance if we're feeling threatened enough, or they play Steamkin. But I would like to head off, well, do I care about Anax? Doom Foretold doesn't care, and it doesn't look like, well... Ow. I don't think we're playing with Bless in this game. Oh, I might. Okay. Oath is gonna buy us a turn, so... I think we want to see what's going on and get rid of their something good, preferably. That counts as something good. The wall's not going to live very long thanks to the Knight and the Shock, but if they want to throw that commitment into it, they can do that. Yeah. Block one of those. Okay, they're choosing to do more damage to me. That's fair. Hello, Rimrock. Good time to draw Wrath, right? So the fun here is we're at 12. We don't know what they have. If we block the Rim Knight, or if we block the Rim Knight, they're gonna take out our wall. But we'll still have this to follow up with, or this. I don't think we're gonna be using that though. We play Doom, though we don't have anything to sack. That's a problem. So, less inclined to play Doom right now, as much as I want to, but getting rid of 1-1 really doesn't do it for me anyway. Yeah, I think we'll Oath. See how they feel about that. In theory, we could have killed the Splitter and taken less damage in that regard, since we can still block the Rimrock, but it wouldn't last very long. And they don't seem to be running out of Scorch Spitters anytime soon anyway. Okay. So... the good news is we have things to sack. Bad news is we're not using our mana very well if we go that route. I would like to get the Cavalier going at some point. We could turn... we could just play it now and turn the Oathkaya into something. Yeah, we don't have to play Doom Foretold quite yet. Yeah, I think we need bodies right now, so... Pop! Oh no, my face! Yep. Restoration Shock. Maybe he's working on his daily goals. So, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got Gallia of the Endless Dance. Okay. Sorry about the blowing air. She's one that gets me in the salt. Because A, I don't know why I need to have 4 of her, 4 of the Nessian Boar, for the red saga that steals a creature and pumps a creature, blah blah blah. All those before I get one Setessan champion. Or one of the Archon that whenever you play an enchantment, it makes a Pegasus. I'm sure I've got some bias, but statistically speaking, you'd think you'd hit like one of those before you completed a set of, say, all three of them combined. That's just the game being rigged to make me want to throw money at it to get what I need in wildcards. Or, my punishment for not being a limited player. Not bet on that one. I don't know why, but the game wants to punish something, I know. So anyway, Gallia. She's good in a fun Gruul build that I saw. And I don't know if I actually have the list on here right now. But anyway, let's get another one of the Moxel games in, because... oh, that's not it. Because we really didn't get much use out of it, or we didn't get to really see it be an interactive, control-y mess. You know, the Orzhov kind that I so dearly love. You can play spells, just the ones I don't make you discard, and you may or may not get to use their abilities, depending on whether or not I exile them. And so on and so forth. Ooh, yes, this can got a little bit of a curve here. Okay, okay. And I'm going first again? Oh my. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, I wonder what you're playing. I went for opt myself in my builds. Gee, I wonder why that's coming into play. Tap. That Kaya's Wrath is gonna be a joke to us now too. Is that bad? Nah, we'll probably draw lands that we can untap. They're gonna love Doom if they don't have a counterspell. I mean, if you know anything about what's going on here, that's probably going to be an obvious thing. Of course, then you're not playing your Temple of Abandon. It's just a... this is a... something untapped land? So the opponent's got a little more wiggle room than I thought. Bloody shame. Never mind. They're gonna enjoy their Omen of the Seas. So she does things. She can sack. Birth I can sack. Oath I can sack. Okay. Hi, Arrow. You can't sack that. When you want it to, of course. But you're drawing a lot of cards. I should know. I'm a big fan of the deck. Okay, let's sacrifice the thing that hurts us. That could be handy. Suppose I should play the Birth before I play anything else. Check to counter an opponent. My Plains. I could play the Temple now, but I really don't care, I don't think. Especially if they're gonna have everything to sack. Yep. On the downside, we are feeding their graveyard for Uro, but on the upside, we really don't care. In fact, if we go second Foretold, it'll probably pop without any issue. Okay. So it looks like they're planning to just take it, huh? I think we sack the Oath. It's not doing much for us right now. They might have a Borrower or just a counter spell to play. If that's the case, do we want to prime it up for something? I think we do. I think we get it out of their hand. So that way we can properly deal with Uro. Yeah. They're gonna counter. That's fine. If they're gonna counter something... I'd rather they counter the Elspeth, because she, Oh no, they can flash, that's right. Yeah, okay. Counter me, daddy. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta scry first. I see how it is. That's fine. Do you, man. Fortune. Oh, you might have been searching for a counter spell. I can't knock that. I don't really need extra lands. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help. I'm probably just gonna run into it naturally anyway. Now, the fun thing here is I'll be sacking Birth of Melodus to Doom Foretold before it pops, which is good, so I don't end up sacking Doom Foretold. Oh, you're going on full-on discard mode. Okay. Must be some removal in your hand you don't care about. Or you're just gonna Storm's Wrath it all away, which is fine. I think. Look at that land. Target creatures, that could be handy. In fact, we could sacrifice the wall to a final payment and avoid paying life, or we can take the pain anyway, because we don't care much. We have a lot of control going on here. Hi, second Elspeth. Yeah, we can take the life, I think. The life hit. Hey, Storm's Wrath. That's fair. That is fair. I don't think I'm using Castle Lockswain anytime soon. This plays around Quash. Yeah, it's fine. Take two dudes.
You will advance no further. Together we can exact justice.
Oof. She is very judicious. Got a burn spell for her? Scorching Fire? Ooh. Oh, no, Brazen Borrower. Yeah, it's fine. Primes up her -2 again. Or makes me pay mana so you can counter it. I'm okay with that fate. Hey, Uro. Yeah, you got it. Solve all. So I think I want to just pay them. Do I care about that though? Not really. Yeah, not really. I could just Wrath and they play their dude and then I kill it. No. I want them to invest more in their boards. So yeah. We can afford a little pain. I will pay 5 life. The annoying part about headphones is that when your ear itches, you'd have to move it all. Just a little itching. Alright. Got a sabotage? Oh. Planning on burrowing. Planning on scooping. Okay, so that was a little more Doom Foretold-y. Nice. Alright. Well, since I'm apparently making a tradition of stopping after every game, I'm gonna scratch my ear and be right back. Yeah. And back. Man, that was such a difficult ear scratching session I had to do that I got to use my other hand in building the Hasty Gruul Deck that I mentioned. Hasty, or the 2-drop tribal as I called it. It was a little different from how I remember, but it's still very hasty. Yeah, Pell Collector, a 2/2 for 2 when it attacks in the first turn that it can attack. You know, Robber of the Rich, 2/2 haste. Gallia, 2/2 haste. Notably, only 3 in the deck, which means that 4th one we just opened gets to sit in the sidelines and watch enviously. Zertod. Goblins, optionally 2/2 hasties. Domri's Ambush, as we saw with the Dream Trawler, gives a creature haste effectively, so long as it would have been blocked by something. Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, if you think about it that way. You're forcing it to attack a creature directly. Attack a creature. Life points directly is a different term. Anyway, it's been years since I played that game. Bone Crusher Giant. It's such a hasty boy that it deals damage to something before it even comes into play. War Boss. He teaches his goons to be hasty. Anax. Okay, Anax isn't really hasty. Yeah, no, it's not really hasty. Same with Lovestruck Beast. I think it's just the extra turn 1/1/1 value there. It has a means of dealing damage before it enters the battlefield? Sure, we'll go with that. Spellbreaker, Zertod's bigger brother. Collision Colossus, that's, you know, it's not a haste creature, so it doesn't really care. Quest Beast, hasty creature. Leyline Combustion. So hasty it can enter, or it can start the game in play. Oh, and Embercleave, everyone's favorite. Comes out before turn 6 spell. Counts as haste, right? Sure. Anyway. If I switch views. Oh man, it's really good at hiding. Okay, because this is deck selector. It doesn't show what I don't have. I don't have a lot of Gruul, because I tend not to play Gruul decks. I don't expect this to do very well. For completeness here. Thank you, timeEater. I don't... It's an aggro deck. It'll either go really well or really won't, depending on the matchup. They'll either clog up the board or they'll Wrath. I don't know, maybe. They're effectively just playing weaker mono red. Can't even say my opponent's name, so it makes this awkward bit a little bit more awkward. Also, I wasn't paying attention. Were they going first? I think so. Maybe. No, it gives you a message though. I don't know. Just the moto things. Oh, happy boy. I like the starfield around his wings. You gotta love it when your pet goes platinum before you can. There we go. Hello. Okay, we have no green in this hand. Easy throwback. Otherwise, we don't have a really turn 2. Kind of a turn 2, but not the one you want to play. You want to use that to remove a threat, not just because you're obligated to play something for that turn. Technically, I could play that. That seems sketch. I have a feeling we're losing this game. We're on the draw. We could draw a red source. Slightly or less. No, there's an equal amount of red as there is in green in this deck, land-wise. So there's a chance to land we draw, but there we go. I think that sucks. Is that right? We're on the draw. We could probably hit a land before we need to play the Spellbreaker. Yeah, we need some form of trickery going on. Rather that one. Okay. I mean, to be fair, this is red-green. Their dual lands are not really the most reliable. And, it is running 3 temples, which its creator did state on their Twitter, is a concession to the fact that it runs Embercleaves and Questing Beasts, and wants those double colors consistently. So, I feel for him. Okay, we got our turn 2, good. Did we haste them? I don't think we haste them. Unless they... I really don't want to haste them now, but they might have a Wrath spell to work up to. I don't think we're winning this one. Could use the Colossus to overwhelm them, but... this is one of those kind of demoralized before the game even begins. Attacks, you got it, sir. If I wasn't recording, I would have conceded already? No, I don't think so. I would have probably given it one more turn. Seeing if I draw the land or not. Because that's really the determining point. Because without land, half our hand is turned off. They're going in the wrong direction now. If we don't draw land, we can put that Colossus to use at least. And really force that Wrath. Hey, look at that. I think we're in, if they wipe, we're done. This is Bant ramp. Here, prime it up for that Wrath. Double check if I'm recording, so that we can get all this beautiful bean footage. Yep. Don't forget our trigger. And just... yeah, Gala, where were you last turn? You could have gotten us the land that we were looking for. Okay. And just like that, I'm already done with this deck. That's fine. I've got plenty others, and I keep clicking on the wrong selection. We don't need to see how many things I have or don't have rare-wise. We just want to see the decks. So, that was Hasty Gruul. I'm sure it's good for quick games and has better hands than the one we got. We're moving back down to the bottom area. Let's see. Pranks to draw Moon. What's that entail? Prophecy. Oh man, this looks suitably... just aggravating to play against. Hey, I complained about that earlier. Ironcrags. Yeah, we haven't tried this. Let's try it. Oh, shoot. Yeah! The only time we don't have to wait is when we want to cancel it. Well, we're doing it. It's a passable hand. 1, 2, 3. If we can hit the land. Deck's running 23 lands, if I remember correctly. Think? Pretty sure, yeah. Okay. Let's keep it. Hey, it's Rodimus. I remember that name, I think. Was that the guy we just fought? If so, damn. No. Maybe I don't know. Maybe earlier. Well, you're a sacrificial land pelt, or a sacrificial lamb pelt collector. We know they likely have bone crushers. They likely have pump. Do we want to trade it? Yes, yes we do. Sure. They're on the play. That means they're the aggro. There's that temple. He's a big guy. Swinging to me, opponent? You're welcome to. It's not a lava coil. Yeah. Play that pelt collector. Yeah, we'll trade. Mm-hmm. Sad. It's playing control right now. Yep. Joy of Joys, Rimrock Knight. Are we continuing the trading game? I'm okay with that, I think. I play the temple now, though. Play Bone Crusher, it gets traded. I'm still okay with trading. Do I want Custom Beast to be my final form? I think I do. Yeah. So look at all that abundant land to make up for last game. Ooh, nice draw. Yep. Let's do a proper trade, so. I just realized that, yeah. I think they have this one. On the bright side, they're not getting that knight. First strike means Questing Beast isn't doing much either. I'm pretty sure they have this one. You got me, Rodimus. It's a shame. Otherwise, I think Questing Beast would have been fairly alright. So it didn't matter which one I played in that situation. Alright, let's get rid of this deck. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pause in between in between the decks I run with. Yeah, we'll do that. Make it much harder for me to edit later on. Nah, screw it. I'm not doing anything with that. Only if I need to pause. Anyway. Ramble, ramble, ramble. What's next on the list? What did I want to play with? What did I look at recently? Frank's 3-Draw Moon, that's right. Submit deck. Hey. I go first with no blue. More than that. We'll keep this one though. Okay, I love you, Gadwick, but you're not doing enough for me right now. Or I could pitch the Opt. I like pitching the Opt better. There's our turn 1 spell right there. It's a win con. Acceptable. Hell Collector. I think we want to kill that early on. Play the red to show our aggressive tendency for this next move. Take the pain. This deck looks familiar. Other satyrs you control. Yep. We'll crush that one because he gets bigger. Ow. Play the Pyro. I'm not going to block because I know that deck has burn spells in it. Yeah, Dahmer's Ambush ain't doing it, sir. Or were you just doing your Collision Colossus math? No, that was no pause. Hey, Spellbreaker as a 4/4. Smart move, sir. Alright, so I think I want to land, so let's look for a land. Perfect. So 3 damage to Gala, she's dead. I propose a trade. No attacks. Rusty McWesterson time? Yeah. You got Colossus, you got Colossus. But you didn't show me that trick earlier. Second Spellbreaker. I approve. I will counter with second Pyromancer. The Battle of the Redundancies. That's so good though. But we want land. Do we? Yeah, we do. Perfect. Scoop time? Not quite yet. Robbins? Rusty McWesterson. I mean, I keep saying it because I, you know. No way, I can say I called it.
I was raised by wolves, though they might have also just been big dogs.
Hey, Robber. Yeah, we can block that. So that means Dahmer gets to live. Oh, annoying. This time we don't want that. I guess we're gonna Gadwick for 2. Okay. Kill the robber. Hurt the Dahmer. That way he can't use his other abilities. He wants to be hit again. Doesn't even get the animation. I feel gypped. That is a... yeah, that is a -2. No box. You got me, sir.
I bow to no one.
Got a bit of an ego there, sir. That's a scry, not a draw. Sad. I think... let's see what the Omen gives us first. Tap the Dahmer. It's called playing with her food. Kill the Dahmer. With Prophecy. fine. And end the turn. Hello, Questy McQuesterson. There we go. Okay. I enjoyed that. Suitably annoying. Okay. I think we got a little bit of a taste of what that can do. I mean, this is going to be a long video anyway once I throw it all together, so why not? I've got a little bit of time and enjoying the Phantom. I haven't gotten to play all day. Working from home is fun. I hope everyone's staying safe out there. Doom Dance. Typical. Yeah, this is a Dance of the Man stack playing with the Treacherous Blessing and Doom Foretold package. Credit goes to CovertGoBlue on YouTube. He's between him and Jeff Hulu, those are the two main guys I watch on YouTube with their stream recordings. Let's not make the same mistake we did last time and actually run it. So it'll probably be very similar to Moxel, or the Moxel Foretold deck. The Doom Foretold deck right there, or Zog. I know, I'm playing all these boring decks now after playing that super sweet Enigmatic Incarnation deck. That's a little much to start with, but we got the egg, we're going first. We can make dumb decisions, sure. It's free play. I like their sleeves though. Extra life sleeves. Good charity. Bad deck. Sure. Was this mono green? Okay. Not quite as relevant when we're looking for Wrath. Yeah, so I think we'll pop that for life. Hi, Yerbo. See, the taking a card with our hand doesn't matter when we immediately need to deal with that. You can bring it back if you want to draw a card. I'm actually not averse to that, considering the situation we have going on right now. Expensive card draw. It must have heard me diss its brother. Yep.
Nature will take back what rightfully belongs to it.
Are you pumping the human? Because that would be hilarious. I would pump the Yorbo. It's putting all your eggs in one basket, but it means further development is good.
To watch.
Oh, she divides it though, doesn't she? Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we still gotta deal with their future plays though. We're 10 though? Can we take another hit? Do we risk it? They have something that's super good against us. We gotta play it like this, don't we? I hate that we have to do it like this. Can't afford to go down. Yeah, because they just play one thing that's bigger than Pel Collector, we die. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Vivian gets to live. That was a turn too late, though. I think. Hey, Orvo. Good boy. Okay. Yep.
We're fit enough to survive.
This is where we look at what the last card in their hand is and call it. Hands, they have more than one. Yeah, it's a Lady Orvo. You know what? I respect them. I'm the one who kept the hand with 2 dead cards in it. I could gain life, but I don't have the mana after that. Ah, we popped. Popped our daily. Good for us. The, get an uncommon card on level up thing isn't really impressing me as far as the post-mastery stuff in the Mastery Pass. Okay, we can work with this. Now, the one notable thing that this version lacks is Teferi, I believe. Unless he's on the list and I wasn't paying attention. You know, I prioritize unlocking the Teferi wildcards, or wildcards for Teferi pretty early on. And have barely played with them so far. More card draw? It's sack fodder. But we need lands, and that's what we're looking for. Because we want the untapped land number 3, if we can find it. This has got to be like the... Nah, I'm not counting. Counting leads to bad thoughts. It happens more often than I would expect. However, I also recognize that when it doesn't happen, it doesn't register in my brain because, you know, no pattern recognition there. Hey, look at that! We got our 3rd land. That comes into play untapped. Okay. So is it Questing Beast, or is it, Euro time? Oh. My man! That's me clapping. And... you know, I'm not mad at that. That's fair. And I'm not saying that just because I'm gonna show our bases and get blue and scare them. No, I'm not saying that just because I'm gonna get to draw 2 in a minute. In theory, Doom Foretold might have been the right draw, or right play. But who am I to resist value when I see it? I'm so happy that somebody else is playing with it, though. Like, if they slap down a Leyline and kill us, we deserve it for not giving them a rock in a hard place. They probably would have sacked it. Sacked the, deputy. And then we put the ball in their court to do it, not our own. And they would have been able to feed the birth anyway? Okay. Oh no, they're sacking that, that's right. Are you gonna show me Knight of the Reliquary? Or not Knight of the Reliquary, the Knight of Autumn? No, you're gonna show me Dryad. I want that Dryad dead. But it doesn't do as much as the Enigmatic, I think. So I think this turn is where we play the Doom Foretold and start trying to get a jump on them. Too important. Can't blame him. Well, that's one for my vault. So, Doom Dance. Am I going to play with you a second time? I'm gonna say I like it, and I'd play with it on my own, but it is very similar to the one that we just saw. So let's see. Dread Elementals, I can play anytime I want. It's Mengu self-mill. It's the Mengucci self-mill deck. The one I would consider if I had more. I think it's the Phoenixes and the Ground Secrets. I mean, that's the majority of the wild cards in this deck. So yeah. Yeah, sure, we'll give this one a run in a minute. I'll be right back. Which, for you, will be no time at all. And back. Which, I say mostly for my benefit, rather than yours. If I was all fancy-smancy, I'd cut and edit all my little stuff to make it look, smoother transitions, you know. Oh, just a quick little cut in the video, nothing crazy. But, this is what it is. Brief description of what we're playing. I don't like how it moves. No, it didn't move. I'm just dumb. Okay, that's fair. Where's Mengu Self-Mill? What? What? Okay, there it is. There's like no method to the madness. Anyway. Now, for those of you not in the know at home, the idea is self-mill. This particular build is, I believe, Andre Mengucci. I'm probably screwing up his name. I know I've heard it before, and he was the guy who did that blue-green deck that made Worlds. One of them at least. Yeah, the lack of diversity. That's an unfortunate side effect of the competitive scene. But anyway, I digress. The idea, of course, is to mill yourself until you get Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard, preferably more than that. And then you gotta cast 3 or more spells, which you can do thanks to, you know, small spells, including Merfolk Secret Keeper to mill yourself, play the Secret Keeper, then unsummon it, and then mill yourself again. Not necessarily at the same time, but, you know, per 3 solid blue mana, you can easily, you know, get extra value out of this guy. Ground Secrets is the win, the real enabler, because every time you're casting a spell, you're milling yourself, furthering your plan. Glimpse of Freedom gives you the option. Well, I mean, you know, it just gives you. Or Glimpse of Freedom and Radical Idea are great for giving you more spells you can cast, albeit from your graveyard. Mission Briefing, more so. Yeah. Same as Sweet Oblivion. If you're playing against somebody where, say, they exiled your Phoenixes, or that's just not going to get there, you can play the long game and have them start milling themselves. Or you can still play it on yourself, that's fair. You can tell I don't have any practice with this deck. Creeping Chill is a fun little way to keep yourself alive against aggro and just annoy your opponent, and, you know, make it easier for the Phoenixes to kill them. Because you're dealing, you know, free damage to them every time you hit one of them while you're milling yourself. And of course, Jace is the fun of, in case you have it in your hand at some point during the game, you can mill yourself all the way down and still win. So, let's give it a whirl and watch it show my opponent exactly what's in the deck. I think I'm fighting a Stormtrooper. One land. But we got the dressing. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's better. We'll keep 6. I think all this is a Sweet Oblivion that I don't want right now. I don't have any way of shuffling it, but I get some play out of all these. I can discard the Phoenix using the Jumpstart ability. And I'm going first. If I show my opponent... No, I want to get maximum value out of my curve, so... Yeah, let's mill ourselves and show my opponent exactly what we're doing. Ah! It's not every day you get to deal 3 damage to your opponent at the start of the game. Like, the direct flirt. And not be playing a proper red deck. One, two, three. Okay, so we can slow it down a bit. Pass. So as long as there's an unsummon and the Merbrook Secret Keeper. Sure, make me discard that unsummon. Or help me out. Your call, opponent. Thank you, opponent. Well, the Shonush discard spells, so... we'll give it a minute. We don't care whether or not our spells resolve as far as the Arclight Phoenix is concerned, or the mill. Pyro! That's right, pad your life total, make up for the damage dealt to you earlier. I mean, they could have Mystic Decree. They could, I doubt it, but they could. Okay, so here's the fun part. That is... oh, it's instant or sorceries. That's fine. We made a mistake. No, we didn't. We can cast 2 spells right now with it, unfortunately. Just tapped. That's the turn. See what opponent wants to do. It was a little slower than I expected. I may have... I don't know. Did I make a mistake in... somewhere? Probably. I mean... happens. Okay. I don't know what kind of noise that makes when it clicks, but... okay, everybody's gonna poke out. That's a radical idea. Yes, we can. Convenient. Okay, my turn. Also, we could just make him disappear in response to something. I'm okay with that. So let's show our opponent that we can unsummon things. Know ourselves. Take action. Know myself again. Target myself. Okay, now all we do is cast one more instant or sorcery and we're good in that regard. I could unsummon now just to slow them down. I think I'm going to do that to fill up my graveyard more. Does mean we can't... oh, we can still... no, we can't. Whatever. That was an oops. Self. Yeah, because it costs them a lot of mana to actually choose some of their stuff. So we only got 2 Phoenixes if I was paying attention. I don't expect them to stay in play very long, but... I did try pushing for the extra damage. But the good news is we only have to do 3 damage. The bad news is they can probably gain some life before we get a chance to. And we have no more creeping chills. So this is going to be off the back of our phoenixes. Opponent has to remove them right now. Otherwise... that certainly helps them buy time. Oh, myself. Ah, I would have loved that. On 1 drop, target myself. That's less than encouraging. 1 drop. But we don't have any means. Okay, we have 19 cards left. What are the odds? What are the odds? So we are going to attack. So otherwise our opponent's just going to be stabilizing. More than we want them to. So, Hero can gain them some life, another Crisis can gain them some life. You're at 16. Do we have anything else? Do we have Jason here already? We don't have Jason here already. Chances of us drawing Jace are very slim, though. Yeah, we may have run out of luck. Depending on how things go. So they need to put something in their graveyard if they're going to bring back Hero. They have one in their hand already anyway. If they do that, they need land in order to get a second one going. Okay, Tomato. That'll definitely prime up Hero.
Excellent to the library.
So, what you get? Okay. Okay. Alright, first spell. Quick start. Pitch card. Target myself. I like their stalling. Discovery. Target myself. There's the Jace. Quite honestly, we can put that in the yard. I don't mind drawing the Discovery. And we'll see if this causes a scoop. Myself. There we go, that's number 4. 6 cards left in the yard. And that'll do it. So it's pretty much a one-trick pony. So I'm cool with that win right there. Just trying to showcase a little bit of everything. And get my trying things out on. So had to work for that one a little bit more than I expected to, but it was still fun. Okay, so this is one I've had saved in here for a long time, for in case I opened up all the necessary pieces. This one's... I had a different variant for a little while, actually. One that, took... Well, both versions of the deck take advantage of the ability to play 0-drop creatures as 0/0s that trigger things to happen. The other version I had was a green-blue one that, oh, green-blue-black, I'm sorry. It was Sultai. That, rather than punish my opponent for things dying or quick ETBs, it was more about all the value. It had a great henge in it. So it was all about like amassing a board quickly. It had emeries for the self-milling. Depending on how I feel, I might pull up that version and just run it with the full recognition that there was no Theros whatsoever in that version. And looking at this version, it doesn't seem to have any Theros in it either. So that may be a testament to just how old this list is. But it amuses me. And we have no... Okay, so I clicked on it. Oh, there it is. We don't have any consequences for losing, so we're just screwing around here. Give it a whirl. So we're not benefiting directly any of this. Opponent's going first, and I really don't know what a good hand looks like for this, so I'm just gonna run with it. Put these out early, and if they die, we can get it back with Forever Young a little bit. So Forever Young, I believe, is an enabler to help machine gun things. That's a little depressing to see that we're not going to have time because we're fighting looks to be knights. That would be good as a 2-2 or 3-3 ideally to help deal with these champions. So, given what we've seen, I think we're just going to pass it. Yep. I think this this opponent's going a little bit too fast for a deck that's running no control. We lost the Arctype rock paper scissors game. That's fair. There's a reason why I'm not actively trying to get this deck built. It's amusement, not effective. My box. Oh, I sense an Embercleave on the horizon. Interesting. I'll be honest, I'm kind of more into the other version, the spew out creatures fast one. But both of them definitely rely on being able to draw ideally what you need. All right, let's start killing our opponent's creatures through start killing our opponents through their them valuing themselves. How come? Oh, I see. Also, when I read the card properly. Huh? Oh, we did take damage too, huh? Did we? Oh, a player. Nice. Well, I'm pretty sure we're thoroughly behind at this point. But... not sure how much the abundance of land draws has to deal with it, but we're being outvalued. We're definitely out-creatured. And for opponents, it's a matter of time before they have what they need. And if they swing all, then I think they'll have all of what they need. Okay. See, not having any interaction is where the stack really falters. There we go. Okay. It's the box. Put it there. Goose, you're not doing much for me right now. So let's see your cleave. And I don't want to sound like super depressed about there being a cleave or anything. It just is what it is. Okay. You're a little late, sir. You're a little late, sir. But no, they got us. Now, after seeing it fumble once, did I want to play around with this deck again? I just want to take one more look at it and then decide. Because it is rather clunky. We saw that. To be fair, I don't know. Or I don't think that was a good hand that we kept. I don't think it was horrible, but I don't think it was good. Maybe below average. Okay, so we do have one little piece of interaction. Reclamation. Okay, so Reclamation with Forever Young. That's the combo we're going with here. We further our plan with the Midnight Reaper. That we gain the life back with both of these. So yeah, this is very much a you need to draw your pieces and then go off. I'm actually gonna go. Actually, I think if I think I can open up Explorer and not have it show up here. I'm gonna see if I still have that list saved somewhere. Yeah, let me see if I still have it saved. I don't think you want to watch me deck build, but who am I kidding? This is gonna be a long video anyway if everything comes together correctly. Let's see. Rain. It's definitely not there. Okay, let me check my other place that I like to save lists to. I have to dig for it though. Okay, where do I save them? I know, riveting video right here. Content. Try to buy time by asking how everyone's doing and everything, but not like I can get any responses. You know what? I will say one thing though. If you've made it this far into the video, I super appreciate you. Because, you know, who's gonna watch this far? I mean, honestly, one of my friends. Maybe. Maybe they just have me on in the background. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe you, maybe you just skip to one of the decks. In theory, as I'm making this, I'm gonna like put timestamps in there for the different decks I try out. Partially for my future reference, partially for, you know, so you can skip to it and see if there's something that interests you or not. So maybe you were interested in what X's and O's means, because I'm not going to really... I don't know how I'm going to list these timestamps. So maybe you'll catch this little tangent, you know, at the end of watching that one and be like, oh, cool, he's appreciating people, or whatever. While I dig around a little bit, let me see. I've got 2 more hours? 2.5 hours to work with? I don't think I'm going to be here for all of it, but I'll tell you my intent right now. So I want to fill up this meter. I don't do that often. I just arbitrary goal. Okay, let's see here. What did I name the deck? The green-blue abundance ramp? Yeah, let's open that up in another... That's not the deck. Blob shenanigans, no. Oh, Sultai snacks. Okay. Okay, that looks like more of a playable deck. Got a little bit more going for it. So let's do some deck creation. Forgive me, this is a deck with Cauldron Familiar in it. Oh, this was a... Was this a full list? Yeah, it is a full list. Okay. Yeah. Okay, first step. Not collected. Second step, check layout. Okay. So we have the Chamber Sentry. This. I would love to play mono green, but that is my problem. Stone Cold Serpent. Nope, sorry, wrong card. Cauldron Familiar. Which is Oven. Great Henge. Are we doing a full 4? Yeah, we're greedy. Let's do full 4. Emery. Full 4, because again, we're trying to make this thing work. Midnight Reaper. Gilded Goose, because we got to get that early Emery on. How does that work when you have... So you go... Okay, say you go turn 1 Breeding Pool. You play Gilded Goose. Turn 2, you don't have a land drop. But you've got... your food token... and your blue source through the breeding pool, and you want to cast Emery, who costs 1 less for each artifact you control. So if I remember correctly, what would happen if you don't have that second land to play, that makes the food really, very relevant, you determine the cost of the spell, which in this case she would cost 2 to cast, 1 for the food, 1, you know, or she's reduced by 1 because of the food. Then you pay your costs. So that's when you sacrifice the food for the mana, but at that point she's already locked in at 2 mana, so even though halfway through your whole casting process she loses that fact, you do get to still cast her. I guess it's also good to keep in mind if I have any tapped lands. But oh yeah, select format. Standard. Okay, which means we need 4 more things, and I know exactly what we want, because we're playing with Great Henge. We want to get it into play as fast as we can. Okay, now let's see. How badly can we make this mana base? We're being greedy. And I've got a list right here that I'm referring back to anyway. Temple of. Let's go 2 Maladies, 2 Mysteries. My original list had 3 of each, but that was before we had Temple of the Seat, so it's gonna 2 of each, and hope that works out as I screw up the deck somehow. Taking out 2 of the blue green sources that are badly needed for the Henges. Are they even what we want to have in here when we're playing around with X spells and I don't know, maybe. This is a test deck anyway, we're not hammering it down. Mileage will vary. Yeah, Fouled Passage. You know what? Screw the temples for the moment. We'll come back to those. Maybe. Or Fabled Passage. Very, very, painful grouping we've got right here. Man, half our land's coming to play tapped. The other, more so at the beginning of the game. That's when it matters the most. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it as this package, and my original list had only 2 Fabled Passages in there. But because we're being silly, let's make sure that we are appropriately trolling. So Weird Lightning. Legion Birds. We need a third one. Oh, let's toss that guy in there. This is how you know I'm a bad person. Green Gully, Almond Cat. Hey, it's that guy again. And older X's and O's. I want. Oh, we're trolling. What would be an appropriate cover for it? I had Stone Serpent on that one, but we'll stick with the Stone Serpent. I do like that art a lot. Okay. I think you've just witnessed Dickory in action. Oh wow. I now see the black screen. Did I break my arena? Oh no, we're good. We're good. Does it do that whenever I turn away? No, it was just fun. Okay, weird. Cool. Is what it is. Okay, if I'm at home. Older X's and O's. Submit. So this one still lacks interaction, but it does have that early aggression. Okay, I'm lagging up. I'm gonna have to give this guy a restart after this game, I think. Wow, my system is not enjoying this. Okay. Got a game. We got the... And they're not playing a fast deck. Well, subjective. Alright, time for the flash check. Oh, that's us all gold. So do I turn off the browser or the borrower? No, I think it's more important to have memory. So we're playing the flash deck. No, I don't. No, I mean that's just. It's not necessarily an indicator. I'm jumping conclusions. Just want my engine to work, okay? Replay Emery. One was significantly less successful. I want to play... Oh, I can't even do the familiar now. So, understapped. That's the turn. Oh, kitties in the yard? That's okay, because half's in the hand. Big fibs. Oh! Oh. We're in trouble. We're doubling. Oh. I think we got a brew, boys. Or I just can't recognize the deck either way. Alright, alright. For you. I need more black, so we'll get some of that. Get our yard. Now back to meat. I'm joking. So we could get Witch's Oven and just start going in that direction, but that's slow and clunky and not what we're here to do. So I think I'm gonna tap Emery and play a stone. With right side, upside, whatever side. Hey, Thorny Boy. I hope they're not the version that likes to steal my stuff. Oh, okay. This is the mixed... I think this is the mixed Reclamation hero deck. Which means we're probably dead? Maybe. I think we did need some land there. Good Henge. That's 9 mana. We need additional... We need a 5/5, not a... I think we're done for here, honestly. Okay. Get back in oven. Oh! It's not that I didn't want to go. The juicy land. That's the turn. Yes. Nice. This is what I was hoping to see. People brewing. Gonna get to do it. I'm excited. This is how I want to lose. I mean, besides the whole drawing a land thing all the time type of thing going on here, type of thing. Sure, let's play another Stone Coil. Submit one. Well, we can't really attack. Nice. I mean, we'll still spin our wheels, but... I hope the nicest don't come off as condescending, because I do mean it. I'm super happy to see this deck. So far, at least. A little bit too late for that one to be effective, though, I'm afraid. Oh well. We'll see. Maybe they'll go for another march instead of an infinite theft. So, who saw this one coming from a mile away? Well? Was it steal first? Oh, well. I guess if that's the case, then, eat the cat. Resolve. That was saddening. Tempting. I mean, you're just gonna steal it next turn anyway, but we're having an exhibition. Of sorts. I'm glad we're both getting to do our thing a little bit, though. If you're gonna steal something, you're gonna steal something. That's fine. Let's grab another black or blue. Two, three, and 4. So we kind of threw away that 5, but we've also put our opponent in a somewhat precarious enough situation. How many euros are we getting? Yes. Oh shoot, they auto sack when they come into play. That's right. Still, that's gonna be a lot of life. Two, three, 4. Oh yeah, they still got a turn going on. Oh, those mirror marches though are not working in our favor. Have ourselves a proper show. Yes. I love you, Court Jester. You're living up to your name in the best way possible. And I don't mean that because you're failing your flips. I mean that because this is great. Yes! Nice! I think our end goal now is to mill ourselves out. If we can at this point. They're gonna steal all our stuff now. I love it. This is great. Fair. Oh. Hey, our goal is to moan ourselves out. That's helping. Yeah, sure. Can you do it? We're looking at 11 damage right here. Okay, a little less than that. Okay. This is where I... Good game, though. Seven. Five. Not bad. Pay one. Oh shoot, we did it wrong. I was gonna play Emery. Oh well. That's the one I want. That's what I call losing on our terms. Good game, opponent. Court Jester. I like it. Alright, so gives you an idea what that duck does. Moving on. Alright, we got the arena needing a restart. Okay, let me do that. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back? English much? Anyway. Again, no time at all for you. So anyway. This is going a little bit slower than expected, but I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. If it's you, and you're not having fun, go watch something else. What are you doing? Too little time in this world. Quarantine or not, jeez. Yeah, it's one thing. Working from home takes away all my free time I expected quarantine would give me. There's a lot that I still need to get done. So, anyway. Constellation. Come on. Oh yeah, the other thing. We'll see if it was Arena acting up or if it was my computer in general. It's had its ups and downs. So, this is the deck I would very much like to play in Standard. Two things standing in my way right now. Setessan Champion, Arc on a Sun's Grace. I have exactly 0 of both of them. So, every time I save up wildcards, I always get distracted by something else, you know, the new hotness in the the red-black aggro decks that I use so often to clear off my quests and dailies. No, not really new hotness. It's more like I finally broke down and picked up the last 2 Dreadhorde Butchers I needed, and I picked up the Robber Riches, or whatever his name is. Those were kind of necessary. The Croxas were a little more optional, but Mythic Rare ain't helping me out here. Fortunately for me, I picked up Nightmare Shepherd early on. Ephemia is also a little iffy. I think I've got 2 of her. But anyway, it's a deck I want to try out. And now I get to try it out. And I'm very happy to do so. See if it's worth my patience. Or if I should move on to greener horizons. Especially considering how Abzan's going to be looking in the future. Oh, fun spoiler cards. No green, but black stuff we can work with. We've got some draw engine going here. Yeah, sure, let's try it. Hey, look at that, there's our green. Right now, we can just play you. Not really necessary. Okay, we got Ephemia, we can kill the Pipple-Tip. I guess if they're playing the Flash deck, we could do that. We're not going to kill Charming Prince, so... yeah. Pay 2 life. Pay Eidolon. Looks his favor. Oh, yeah. Oops. Was it worth doing? A little less. Especially now that the fairy's there.
I have a plan.
I mean, do you want to Banishing Light him or something else? Let's give it a turn. Yeah, that was a
I've got time.
bit of a misplay on our end. Got no value out of it. Oh, it's just the Robins. No, that's fine. Okay. So if I play the Hateful Eidolon, I get to draw a card. I can do that before deciding anything else. So I go out to Fairy, they block. Then I Banishing Light it. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Or they have another Teferi to play. Okay. I mean, if that's the case... Or Wrathspell. We've got our value out of our cards. Second Teferi.
Let's slow this down. Here we go.
Alright. Okay, so they're throwing away the Treachery, probably looking for more ramp and stuff. I care about protection? Not really. Do I want to replay this Setessan champion? Kinda do. We can make the Pibble Tip Shuffle back in. This didn't scry, did they? They might have. Yeah, we can script the scrying. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Oh, but it fizzles. That's right. Okay. Good for the card draw. They block, we know it's a Wrath. Do we encourage it? Nah. Make them think we don't have the other one in hand. Because it's gonna matter against others. It will matter! Nice! Yep, they're definitely playing Flash. I mean, we're not gonna be able to do Mogis' favor anytime soon. That one, at least. So I do kind of wish I had the zombie now. Just a little. It's a lot of champions, I will admit. So it's probably... that one's probably getting blocked. I'm okay playing Value Train. Let's play Value Train. Okay, good. Now whatever he blocks, he can kill. But we can use Alciad instead. So, let's go ahead. Combat. You know what? That's fair. Okay. I wasn't thinking as much about that. Or they might have the Wrath, in which case that's fine. Or Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah, they might have Elspeth Conquers Death. So we'll pay the life for the Alciad. I could finish off the Guard Mage, but I want to keep the Conquer's Death going. And I will make the Hateful Eidolon go away. Poke me for Horror Wrath? I mean, I feel like I'm having static commentary every time I do that. And that's two other cards. Hi, Charming Prince. Okay, so there might be an Absorb on the horizon. I'll be honest, I haven't seen this deck in a while. Okay, so you're gonna... That's cute. Hey, Fairy.
This isn't a fight you can win. Stop that. Now!
Action from blue. So you are at 20. That's annoying. I'm pretty sure I can clear your board. Can I kill you, though? Deadweight plus Mogis to kill the Guard Mage. This is each aura you control that was attached to it, so deadweight. Is that enough going for us? Okay, that's good post-wrath recovery. This is just good in general. Do we care about the Charming Prince anymore? Not really. But we could make it disappear and swing for 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That'll do it. And just in case... Yeah, I want to build this deck. I want to build this deck. And I'll be back. And back. What are we playing with next? I know I like that deck a lot, so, you know. I'm definitely playing with it. This is the ramp deck. Yeah, let's give it a... That's the ramp deck I think it is? Come on. Oh, this looks oppressive. Yeah, let's run with it. Switch. Because we made a change just on top? Okay. And ramp. If you don't know how it works, you have not been paying attention to the current meta. It's just a mix of blue-white control with Simic ramp. Pretty straightforward like that. First time playing Teferi in ages. Shatters. We don't have any blue. We're on the draw. Yeah, I'm not liking that. That's still hella awkward. I don't want to go down any lower. Yeah, get rid of the one that has the most time to get to. Ugh. Okay. Gross. Ooh, it's a mystery what we're playing. We got the multicolor sleeves. And we're not even showing you what color we are until the end of your second turn? I mean, there's some merit to not showing you anything after you scryed and all that. It's very little actual gain, if you ask me. Okay, so whatever I get with this has to be able to... Or I can just play them both and have that untapped. That's probably the solution, the route we want to take. I'm going to play untapped, but you want to play tapped. You come into play tapped. You come into play tapped. Everyone comes into play tapped, except for the beast. Alright. Counter check.
Longer. Stand by and watch.
Do I? I do.
Enough! I've got it.
No tax. Enjoy your grazer. Or your power. Guild Mage. Not gonna lie, a little bit annoying.
Don't worry. I got it.
blue source. There we can go Narset.
There are so many
Narset
methods
sensibility.
with thoughtfulness before action.
We didn't know the green for that. Your opponent, play it again. No attacks. Oh, we don't have. Do we have arrows? I forget. I wasn't paying attention. Cavalier, blow up Narset. You know what? Fair. We don't have a lands, that could be a little bit problematic. No? Not how I expected it to go. I think. Yeah, I can't really swing into that, so I'm just gonna do that.
I'll protect
And
you.
pass the turn. Minecraft all over again. Please tell me you have a dream crawler to play. That would make my day. Ooh. Resolve. Okay, past the blockers. Go with the grazer. That's the damage. So I was gonna take the gamble with Growth Spiral, but I think I need to Shatter to get rid of that. Kind of a good thing we did. Okay, well that's not doing much for me right now. Teferi is apparently doing work. He's not going to stick around for very long considering what's going on over there. We don't have our second green source yet. It's problematic to put it kindly.
This might be a bad idea.
I think we're just gonna repeat ourselves. If they have another Cavalier, well then, sucks. Okay, I got Guard Mage. Yep. They're getting all the value. Well, we're not. It's like the opposite of our last game. Their turn to have a Teferi. Oh, they know I've got to land. So now they know there's an Issa coming down at some point.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Okay.
That's more like it.
Yep, you get your value. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Animate something and then be in trouble. I can bounce that back to the hand and deal to parry. I think that's what I'm doing, but they're still getting so much value off of me. It's not even funny. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. I hate to do it, giving him so much value.
Nothing.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Rise, my elemental friend.
Show your value, good sir. I'm pretty sure we're being outvalued here, though. Yeah, that's no fun. Get a power on the stack. So as it stands, next tab. Back with 1. Plus the berry.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
Play the Narset.
I train every day. No, keep an open mind.
Tomato can be our next thing. Sure. Oh yeah, they couldn't flash and borrow. Whoops. I'm not used to the fairy being on my side of the field. This is where the game starts to end. Yeah, she can attack. It's fine. Got her. Oh, and you can agent again. That's the big trouble. That's the big trouble. Yep, good game. Too much value. It's a deck I would play because of that. Yep. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna outvalue them at this point. It's a good example, the incremental value over time. I'm drawing a card here and there, adding up. If it wasn't for Elspeth Conquers Death, there's another thing I need to pick more of. I would give that deck a whirl as I saw it. Yeah, awkward pause, sorry, phone. Trouble with this. A lack of practice and... not lack of practice, the lack of streaming practice. I guess that's what this counts as. Okay, let's see what else we got to go through on the list. Orzhov? Orazov. So... need some more enchantment focused aura deck. Let's give it a whirl. Because we are actually making our way through everything. I don't know about you, but this is probably the most fun I've had in a while. I go first. I get set up for a free land. I don't have any creatures, but I'm full of things I can play. Yeah, yeah. I'm casting spells I've never cast in standard. There's that. Elspeth's Nightmare. I haven't cast that in standard yet. Treacherous Blessing. When I cast it earlier, this is the first time casting it. Spoil Sport. I wasn't even paying attention to the castle. I'm so lucky that this is the plains. Thank you, dual land. Hi, Pride Mate. You're gonna break my wall. Or you're gonna have a nightmare. Power 2 or less. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, they'll have to have a second way to gain life, I think, because I should take that away. Or should I wait for Daxos? Good Treacherous Blessing, hope for a Wrath. I forget if there's Wrath in this deck. Hooks me up for more land for the Doom Foretold. Oh man, Darkness Pride Mage is that sweet spot between Elspeth's Nightmare and Elspeth Conquers Death. That's the real Elspeth's Nightmare. I think we gotta force them to find another way to pump that at Johnny. Get some use on my wall. I mean, that'll work. That is the best possible ending for that wall. Ow. Fourth land. Yep. I'll say it's a little annoying, I'll admit. I do kind of wish I had that third land now so that I could get the Doom Foretold running. But with them sacking the castle, casket and everything. Eh? If I play the Blessing now, I'm not having a great time, but I'm not having a horrible time. I do like him as an eventual thing that we can get. So yeah. I think we're still in the game. Believe it or not. That Primate's gonna be painful, but... in my big mouth! Wrath or bust, huh? Oh no, your graveyard! Okay. No land is the first thing I'm noting here. Doom Foretold is too slow. Treacherous Blessing's gonna start being treacherous. So we can't Cav, which was kind of half of our game plan here. Turning in a Pride Mate into a Golem would have been nice. Okay. Well, this is gonna be the hurtful play, but play Birth. So right now, if they sack that, we'll be at 12, and we'll be taking a number of damage. 7, 8. So is the 2 damage, or the 2 life from Othakaya hitting them in the face better than... No, it's not better than getting rid of the Alseid. Because we all know you're gonna sack it. So whatever we cast kills us, huh? Well, if we're gonna cast in our terms. Live by the blessing, die by the blessing. So that was aggressive. I wonder what wild cards they're missing to make them play that. No, Heliod's. Heliod's. Easy. Easy answer. I wanted to look at the deck again. Because I don't know what the sorting system. I wanted to look at the deck. Rah. Okay. So there are Kaya's Wraths. So that was an appropriate route to play out to. Okay. And we love having these enchantments because of Euphemia, Archon of Sun's Grace. I have not played this in Standard yet. As in playing with it. And Kenrith is cute. Gaining life and reanimating a creature, that was useful. Got some fun value in here. I like it. I mean, got 2 mythics. They're calling to me there, but again, it's these 8 that's the trouble. I mean, I could pay $50 and get a booster box and solve my wildcard problems there and feel like I'm just catching up with Ikoria coming out. No thank you. Free to play for me. Aside from the occasional Mastery Pass and yeah, pretty much it. I'm going first with a very sketchy hand. And if we draw a land, okay, we got a turn 2 play. If we draw a land, we're in blessing territory, and that should get us the next land we need to get up to here. So I will keep the 6 and pitch 1 blessing, because the last time we played a second blessing in one game, we died. Not naming any names, pointing any fingers, but all I'm saying is the last time we played a second blessing in a game, we died. Okay, so now we really have to draw that land. Really have to draw that land. You see that highlight and you know the stomp's coming. Hey, we drew that land. Free life. I'll take it. I'm happy. We have a nice controlling hand. This is the Orzhov way. Nice clover. I hope you didn't have any plans with it. Not gonna flash into borrower? Okay. Sorry. I'm a dick. Bean baby? Bean ape baby? There we go. Oh man. Last night I got crushed by like 3 different clover decks that were just spewing out clovers, so this feels good. A little cathartic. To not see the Beanstalk Giant make so much. So you're just gonna let it pop? I'm just gonna let it pop. Okay, I'll sack Blessing. Like a good boy, I'll play this. Not immediately. Well, we get a land off the draws because we're gonna draw 2 cards here. Could be good. Enjoy, opponent. You had a hand there. I'm sure it was a good one. Yeah, that's reasonable. That was even better. I mean, you still got creatures coming up that I need to deal with. Crusher. Well struck. So the question here. So I got another low struck, they got a Beanstalk. So if I play the Archon, I can get a land that I already played a land this turn. And then I got that going for me. Or I could just Wrath and be done with them. They'll draw a card, and if it's something they can cast, they get that plus the whatever. To land, they play a Beanstalk. They're not in the worst position. As it stands, I can't go Kaya and Archon. So getting rid of those 1/1s is kind of vital. I don't want to throw away my knights so quickly though, but yeah. I think that's the play. I guarantee we can Kaya next turn by playing Birth this turn. So the thing I like about that, as I move my mic around, is the fun thing about Beanstalk Giant is at the beginning of your next upkeep you scoop. We got a wall to block, and we got this Doom. And we're gonna save the Oath. Had it from the beginning. I love Orzhov so much. I mean, it's the reason why there's 3 different Doom Foretold decks in this list. This bundle. Let's see what's next. Is that one a Doom Foretold deck? I'll look at it as I mess up my place. I don't know how that organization works. This one is. Oh yeah, this is the one that likes to get out Doom on turn 3. That's how you know I'm a good person. This is the crap that, you know, interests me. Oh hey, we got an uncommon. I think I played that in Limited. That was not a very good Rakdos draft. I don't play Rakdos well. I say as my standard deck is Sakdos, or one of my two. Alien. Yeah. Okay. I've yet to cast a Dream. No, the World Championship event. That's where I got to cast Crawler and Elspeth. Well, maybe I did an Archon then? Oh, maybe I'm a liar then. And I have cast one before. Anyway, this has got a lot of 1-0s and just variety, and that's right up my alley. Let's give it a whirl, because we're fresh off a Doom Foretold deck, and what's more interesting than another one? There's the fairy. We got Omen to help enable it. It's not a turn 3 Doom Foretold, but I think it's a keeper. What are we looking at, opponent? I wish, but we need white right now. Speaking of Sakdos. I think we'll be banishing lighting that. Now, fortunately, this is my least favorite type of Sakdos hand to keep. It's one where all my lands come into play tapped. And they don't have any flash. Or, they don't flash. Maybe Black Lance. I don't think I've seen that in a build for ages. Okay, we do need white. That's our big problem here. So, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Okay. Here I am talking BS about the Sakdos stack when I don't even have my stuff in order. Well, we knew the risks when we kept the hand. We got to dig, what was it, 5 or 6 cards before we got, before we needed that white source? Okay, so this is a Croxa build. Okay. I say that as I actively scan from right to left and then see the Croxa at the end. Well, I mean... there it all is. Do we need 2? I mean, we only really need the 1. But we have a lot of stuff to draw anyway. So yeah, opponent knows that we're kind of disabled right now, so just that. We got a bit of a handful right now. While keeping the planes on top means we're not going to draw a Wrath at all, or you know, the chance of drawing Wrath is nil. It doesn't mean we'll be able to cast that Wrath when we do draw it. I believe this is where they played the Croxa. What are we discarding? Oh, they got the Witch's Oven, so whatever we discard, we're gonna sack to it. I think I'm discarding... I think I'm discarding Oath. If we can get around to playing the Doom Foretold, that'll, they're not gonna have much they can... Do I force the Doom next turn? Maybe I'm taking a big hit. Yeah, I kinda wanna get that going. Well, they might sacrifice Tumor Calls the Dead. That's the problem with that. So I think I would rather get some value going and watch them sacrifice the oven in response.
I know my responsibility. Don't make another move.
You don't want me discarding more cards easily, huh, opponent? Okay. So Treachery buys us a little time. And that's unfortunate. Oh, they're still gonna go for it manually. I appreciate that, opponent. Doom Foretold does not play well with Mayhem Devil. We're not gonna gain life off of it either. Oh, disgusting. I think we are out of luck here. Well, if we kill the Mayhem Devil, the priest isn't doing as much. We're still hurting though. They have 3 cards in yard right now. They sacrifice the Mayhem Devil, that's 4. They can build up pretty easily. That's right. We're not getting the breathing room we need to get rid of that. So I think we're gonna forego the life gain in order to make sure that the Mayhem Devil goes away before it's a problem. And she can get us some life later with the fairy. Yep. Ow. I don't care about your life while I'm trying to stabilize opponent. There goes Doom Troller. Midnight Raper. Yep. I'm in trouble. Am I playing you as just a duder? I think I'm just playing you as a duder. Make you sacrifice it. Or if you want to sacrifice stuff to make that happen, that's fine by me. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay. Have fun, opponent. I think Teferi's gonna be next on my discard to Croxa list. So if Priest wants to cast Croxa next turn, they're gonna have to probably sacrifice the Reaper as it currently stands. Then again, they have things they can cast from their hand. there's another Mayhem double, then we're just in trouble. You know, there's... Good game. I'm gonna let him do it though, because I know I enjoy doing it as a Rakdos player, and I don't get to very much. So, anyway. There we go. That makes sure that my Doom Foretold kills me. Or lethal kills me, actually. One of the things I love about the Rakdos deck is that you could be at like 12 life and just out of nowhere, boom, dead. I like it. So, good display of the Rakdos deck. Do I want to play more of this until I get to cast a dance? Because that's kind of what I want to do with the deck. I kind of want to do cast Dance of the Mance at some point. That was an awkward game in the sense that we needed our white. Maybe should have mulled it, maybe not. No, I think being able to dig for 6 cards, or, you know, see 6 cards of our deck before we needed to hit that white was nice. We'll give it another whirl. I was gonna say something, but I completely and totally missed it. Oh well. I'm sure it was the most riveting content of this video, and I just... It's gone. Never gonna have it. Let's pick something else as your best favorite deck to watch. What was your favorite deck to watch? I think mine was that Mirror March deck. Oh, I got our colors. We're going first. Yeah. Usually there's a healthy correlation between going first and winning, so I'm down for it. We even get our white source for that going for us. Yes. Especially if we're going to turn 3 it with the Mystic. Or if we're going on a little bit of advancement with the Birth. But we're putting a lot of onus on them to actually do something. Yes! We didn't need that anyway. Scoop time? No tax. Return to your hand, and then... No? No? You don't want to pop my Foretold already? I know I'm gonna lose the Mystic. But I know how that knew how that boat was sailing before we were gonna do it. Unfortunately, that means we do have to pay full cost for his Birth Melodus. Now we don't get to do a turn 4 Doom Foretold. Oh. Say levy. Don't defer me, bro. Yep. No, enjoy it while it lasts.
Time. Let's try this.
Yep. You gotta land back. Ah, crap, I misplayed. Oh well. Didn't need it anyway. We're just slapping down more Doom. Doom for everybody. Bye, Teferi. Fires? That can definitely outpace us as far as Doom Foretold is concerned. Oh no, 2 life! Whatever will I do without it? So the question is, do they have a counterspell for this Archon? They just might. How fun. Wrath time? Fires and Wrath. That's how it tends to go with these, right? There's the fires. Guess we don't have to worry about counterspells anymore. We're gonna be able to dig for a solution to whatever they play pretty easily. Yep.
Behold!
Okay, so notably we want to search for non-blue things. Because we got blue, or sorry, white, non-white things, because we have white in our hand, and that's what our Birth of Melodus likes to get. I'm looking for a way to deal with that dragon, so I think I'm going to put the other omen on the bottom as much as I want it. Now, it's not quite a dragon killer, but there's a thing that happens. Well, I think the first thing to play is Narset.
If you wish to surrender now, I have just the trick for this.
I think we're okay with them wrathing at some point. We'll show them the dance. Especially since they're not playing counterspells. Now, if we send both at Sarkin, they're only killing 1.
Come on!
Bye, fires. So, one thing to note here is that they did not get their fires on time. And that is probably what's been... Well, it's probably what we got going for us. Okay, Narset. What else you got for me?
Fury will only lead you astray. Meditate and prepare.
Fairy? So I don't think we're casting Dance the Mantis game at the rate this is going.
Right on schedule. I'm getting too old for this. No! I am not making this up as I go!
Let's see what tricks you got going, opponent. You might have the, what's his name? Thunderfront. Birth. Oh wait, it's a fairy, they can't respond. That's fair. Just tapped. Oh yeah, they can scry. That's what was holding them up. This is where the 3:48 in the morning is starting to get to me a little. I'm used to staying up late, but I'm not used to playing Magic this late anymore. I used to be back when I had an LGS. Sorry, I'm still a little sad about that. It's a long grieving process when I was playing there for, gosh, 4 years? It's right outside my work. It's great. Hello, Fires. You've got one thing in your hand right now. Nice.
I've got it.
I think just gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dance for 7. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got to cast our dance. Thank you, opponent. Dragon. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so inconsiderate. Okay, well, that's one more to check off the list. And what do we get as a reward? Salvager a Rune. That is a card. So, checking the home. 6 more wins to go in that regard. Did we level up or something? Oh no, it's just random intervals. Okay. Like I said, I'm not used to going this far up anymore. I think there was a time where I made it a goal, like once a week to do the full 15 while watching a stream. Hard to watch a stream about Magic though while playing Magic because divided attention. Well, this I don't think I want to play it. It's just okay. I'll talk about this a little, but I don't think I'm going to play it. It's way too complicated, especially when it's just too complicated. I love my 1000-Year Storm decks, which is why it's currently in my list repository, but it's not. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, at its heart, and Mono Black Magic, whatever his name is. He has been, like, playing variants of this lately. This is, like, his hotness right now. He's been playing Fires of Invention. So, lots of drawing and everything. It's got a sideboard for the Fey Wishes, so it can be extra crazy, and it chews in some of the 3-Os. It's actually a 4th copy in the sideboard, so, you know, extra 4 mana to have the card exactly there, whether or not you drew it or not. But anyway, it's a filler. So the idea is you use Fires of Invention to slap down the 1000-Year Storm, so you still got all your mana open. You use your second spell that you can cast that turn, since Fires does 2 free spells, as long as you have enough, you know. I assume you know how the card works, and you can read it. Pause the video if you don't know. And also, how far into this are you for us to have the conversation? Anyway, moving on. So, use your second spell that prepares Time Twist. You make the Fires of Invention disappear until end of turn. Also gives you a tick on the 1000-Year Storm. So now you've got at least 6 mana available to you to play around with and do whatever the heck you want with it. And each time you cast a spell, 1000-Year Storm's gonna give you multiple iterations of it. So using that mana, you cast Underworld Breach, and now all of your graveyard is accessible to you. One of the fun things you can do with your graveyard is cast Teferi's Time Twist. Why would you do that, you ask? Well, because then you can exile your lands, so at the end of your turn, you stack your triggers so that the Fires comes down last. So before it comes down, you respond to, you know, you're playing stuff on the stack. Your lands are coming back untapped. I'm not sure what Underworld Bridge figures into at all. I think it's on the stack as well. You wanted to keep using it. So in other words, you get another 6 mana, well 4 mana after casting it second time. So you can keep doing a bunch of bullshit. And Pray of the Wishes also helps in the sense that some of the BS that you're grabbing are... We're gonna ignore that one. Spells you can cast with fires in future turns. Expansion Explosion. Always fun when you can copy that. One of his recent iterations, I think mainboarded the Casualties of Wars, or at least, you know, have them as more of a focus for the 1,000 Year Storms. Anyway, discard changes. We're not playing with that deck right now. Okay. I might not hit that 15 goal. I'm definitely feeling drained mentally. It's been a long bit of playing with a bunch of various different things. And that's one of the things I like about FNM. We only got an hour left though. We've gotten I'd say we've gotten our free event money's worth. Mid-range sacrifice. It's again, I try to keep up on the times with the sack dose and figure out where there's a lot of different versions of it. Let me put it that way. Okay. So at that point, I think I might have gone through the whole rotation without, or you know, rotation of the things I wanted to try out a little bit. I really like the Constellation deck. That just confirms why I want to play with it. Dancing with the Stars is fun, I'll give it that. Hadn't played Dance with the Mance before. Mengu Self-Mill was okay. Resolve was fun. I forget the author of that list. Enjoy being a Dekra. It's not lasting very long. Let's draw Moon. Always fun. Okay. All the rest of them I have the ability to play outside of this event, so I'm not gonna... Oh, what's Thassa's Agent, actually? It's a recent one. Let's look at it. Oh, right! Another one that I've been wanting to play because of Setessan Champion, which is where my wildcards are probably going next. Yeah, let's give it a play! Oh, I keep forgetting. Have a drink of water first, though. I can definitely hear the crackle in my voice. Or at least feel it. Alright. So, going back to my little tangent about not having a LGS anymore. There's a couple in the area. I'm grateful to have them. However, they're not 5 minutes from my workplace. And, you know, suitably placed so that after work I can go grab some food and then go there. And then get home at the crack of dawn, pretty much, let's be honest. Fridays were the nights where I messed up my sleep schedule for the rest of the week. Now I have to fight traffic if I want to go anywhere without time to go pick up stuff to feel good, and I don't have my usual suspects to hang out with and know that I'm going to have a good time regardless of whether I get salty or not. I really need to fix that little hole that's my life without it. I think that's one of the troubles with playing Magic for over 20 years now, is that it's definitely ingrained itself in my persona. Or something like that. Anyway, let's play with Thassa's Agent. Oh, right, the thing I was gonna say when I started this tangent. One of the things I miss about being able to play an FNM is I would love to play a different deck every single week. And that meant, you know, picking up the jank cards that didn't cost much to throw something crazy together, or being able to borrow cards from friends, so that I could keep things interesting for me. And one of the reasons why I'm only doing 5 wins a day is because I'm restricted to what few decks I can build using my wild cards and what limited collection I have. I can't afford to go splurging on jank cards to play that Incarnation deck, for example, because I just don't have the resources. Without throwing money at the game, I would quite honestly rather be throwing at paper magic so I could spend that time with my friends rather than an avatar I see. I hope that makes some sense. So that's why I really love this event, so I get to try the decks that I normally don't get to. Okay, so anyway. We have a turn 2 play, we have a turn 1 play, we have another turn 2 play that we want above it. Okay, yeah, we can keep it, see where it goes. We don't have Setessan champ yet, but that's okay. So this was a recent CovertGoBlue deck, and it looked like tons of fun. And I already have all the Dryads, because it's a fun enough card, or at least I thought it was a fun enough card, that I made sure to splurge on it. That is surprising. I had a good chunk of wild cards at the end of Lorwyn. Not Lorwyn. Eldraine. Stomp that, I dare ya! Well, this was fun while it lasted. Wanderer could be a casualty. They have a Chandra though, then we're not gonna last very long. Being able to get the Treachery quicker is definitely... Oh, they're gonna steal it and then sack it. Okay, we gotta claim the firstborn, boys. Boys, girls, whoever's watching. I went through that already. Yep. You gonna poke me for 2 and then play another thing that you can sack with it? There we go. Got your full control on, I hope. Yeah, they do. Good. Let's resolve all. Proxer wants me to exile something. I kind of want that agent, but they're just gonna play Croxer next turn anyway. Well, we can still discard agent later on, depending on what we draw. So yeah. I don't want to encourage land draws. Good music. Ooh. Your opponent, make me sack this. Yeah, read it for a minute. I forgot this was in there. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. I think. Maybe. Well, that's encouraging. Oh. See, I only run one Temple of Malice, I believe, in my Sakdos deck. So I hate this situation right here. I mean, they don't have enough cards to do anything much with it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna play the element and see what we get off of it. In theory, I could dig for more this way, but... Oh boy, we're having fun now. Oh no, I can't cast it. Darn. And I'm gonna be shuffling my deck if I sacrifice that. Do we go blind? I think we go blind. Blind paid off. Oh shoot, I should have held on to that one. Whoops. That's fine, we're shuffling anyway. Or, yeah, we're shuffling anyway. I think I'll save that to discard to the... Oh, we're not gonna be able to cast it next turn, so... Sure, why not? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, we sacrifice this one. We're gonna grab... I'd like to grab that champion. They're gonna put a lot of resources into making sure I sacrifice. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Hopefully they're the type of resources that keep them off Croxo. Yeah. Gonna steal it? Make me sack again? You're allowed to do that. Should've went with a Dryad, honestly, the more I'm thinking about it. Yep. Okay. Okay. Ow. Painful. Again, this deck can win out of nowhere, so... I am going to... to the priest now. I'm gonna go with the champion. Forcing my opponent to have all the answers. Unfortunately, if they play Croxo... Well, I keep saying if they play Croxo when they don't have the stuff they need for it yet. Okay. Okay. Well, first we're gonna play the Setessan Wanderer. So we're gonna start chewing through our deck a little bit here. Wants to keep the Vantress going. So close. Well, we could actually get that going down this turn if we wanted. Let's look. Do we have any 5-drops that we actually care about in the deck? Oh, it's all shuffled. They're probably gonna sacrifice that. That's fine. I don't really care about the spinner. Or would I rather them... Yeah, I want the mana. Would target you. Submit 1. Let's go ahead and sacrifice... Spinner and Agent. Yeah, they're our two most competent creatures, so you know, we're not gonna miss them. By that I mean, we've got more. Okay. All that. Play the Dryad, I think, actually. We can turn that into a Thassa. I do need to search my deck for a 5-drop at some point. Speak of the Thassa. This now before they... Okay. This is what we get for not paying as much attention to the deck. So we got another Thassa on here, that's good. Do we have any 5-drops? No, we don't, so I don't want to sacrifice a 4-drop. Okay. Good. Now we know. Grab the green. Yeah, I'll attack with that. Top. Ooh. Nothing missing in this deck right now is life gain. Okay. It's a lot of land, opponent. I'm not used to Saktos having that much land. You know, it's been a while. Hey, look, another claim. I don't think I'm getting that champion back. Okay. Yeah, I'll block. There you go. I'm at too low a life to do anything else with that. Yeah, then... Speaking of lower life. Yep. Get some scry. Acceptable. How are we gonna draw that card though? We will. We're gonna be able to play anything with it though? That's the other thing. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't have them. She can tap down the priests. Okay with that. This is a May. So we'll at least get that going, I think. No attacks. This is the iffy turn that we're gonna have. We have one creature. You. Fine. Those claims have been very effective. How many champions are we on now? 1? 2? Okay, we got another one in the deck still. Hey Croxo, about time. Mayhem double. You're at 9. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to really have fun. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana? Yeah, I don't really have enough to have fun. I don't like them untapping with all those resources. You note I can animate Destiny Spinner in response to something? I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'm gonna have the spinner jump around. Fine. I do think we need 1 5-drop in this deck just to make that worthwhile. Yep. So we're not running low on mana, that's for sure. swinging on my champion? Okay. That was a good auto trigger, actually. Oh. Did I miss? Can't on you guys. I killed you. Whoops. Oh no, I got Thassa. Yeah, they're dead. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That works too. A second response. That's fine. I was holding the card in my hand, and you wouldn't let me cast it. You know, that's okay. Why did I get 250 gold? Oh. Because we're on Saturday. I thought they reset it on Sunday, not Saturday. What? Okay. Well, that happened. So much for hitting that goal of the 15. Also, why is... It's like, why is my screen black? And I'm like, oh, that's why. Derp derp. Okay. Well, that was fun. And again, we're nearing the end of our little adventure through a bunch of different decks. At some point, I'm gonna have to go through here with the stuff I can normally cast. Let's play a little more Matrix before we call it. Oh, what are we? I forgot what we were doing for a moment here. Yeah, we'll keep this and be stupid. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll have that goose by the end of this turn, but... we'll find out. Okay. Nazis? No. Oh. Could be worse. And you do 2-drop. Not really. Reliably. I think we're good with just now. Okay. On top sees me, bro. Sure. There you go, kill that. I forget it gets a counter on it. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, Neoform. Jeez, I underestimated you. Okay, first... oh, we need to play land. First spell. Yes. It's an end. Let's sacrifice Leyline. It was a ruse, opponent. A ruse. Tempting. That's a red creature, so let's just go Niv. Turn 4. Sounds fair. Wow. Oops. What you doing, opponent? Being weirded out by what the hell's happening over here? I would be too. Man, I can't wait to build some nonsense like this. Why can't I just open these naturally? Are you just waiting for to choose a war opponent? So I need white or green. It's white or blue, I mean. I'm gonna crack you just because I can right now. Black. It's all my colors. Yeah, we'll sacrifice the fires. It was fun while it lasted. A lot, though. I mean, I'm fine with that. He's not doing much for me right now. Let me just grab the Yorick. That's fair, opponent. That's fair. Alright, well, that was FNM at Home All Access. I love Phantom Standard. I mean, what do I say? I've been gushing about it a little bit throughout. Thank you, Watsi, for giving us the opportunity to play with everything without any repercussions so we can really screw around. And, hopefully we get something else like this in the future. If you're still around with me, thanks for watching, because I know this has been the longest video I've posted. And it is a complete garbage mess, because this is my first time making a video in a while. And, yeah. Again, hope you're all taking care. And, wishing the best in this, fun COVID situation. Oh shoot, now I just got demonetized. That's a joke. I'm not very much concerned. You know this if you're watching this. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm falling apart. I'm tired. I would love to play out the last 38 minutes of this, but I'm good. I think I'm good. Yep, I'm good. Take care. And have fun out there. Something like that. I don't know. You know what? Just stay sane. That's not much to ask for, right? I don't know. Whatever. Take care. Bye, y'all.